St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew welcomed economic citizens to the Federation and to the first Investment Gateway Summit aimed at creating the opportunity to explore investment options within the country. Attending the 11th July opening ceremony at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort were economic citizens, CBI service providers, investors, and officials from the local business community. Prime Minister Drew spoke of recent CBI changes, the sustainable focus for the development of the Federation, and the country's positive attributes for investment that are beneficial for investors and for the people of the Federation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, citizens, all these reforms demonstrate our steadfast commitment to good governance and the sustainable transformation of our citizenship by investment program, so that all of us can continue to benefit from this excellent industry. We are resolutely dedicated to preserving the integrity of our program and upholding our esteemed reputation in the international community. Our focus remains on sustainability, good governance, and economic growth, ensuring that St. Kitts and Nevis remains a premier destination for investments. The way forward for St. Kitts and Nevis is clear. We are committed to transforming our nation into a sustainable island state with a diversified economy, less dependent on any single sector. This transformation is based on 7 pillars: food security, green energy transition, economic diversification, sustainable industries, the creative economy, COVID-19 recovery, and social protection. To achieve this, we are drafting further amendments to legislate the regional commitments contained in the Citizenship by Investment Program Caribbean States Memorandum of Agreement. The continuing International Due Diligence Unit will be operationalized this July that we are presently in. The Investment Gateway Summit is a manifestation, therefore, of our vision. So over the next 5 days, we will have the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals. We will collaborate on innovative projects and celebrate the achievements of our nation, and for many of you, your nation as well.
Over the next 3 days of presentations, panel discussions, and meetings, the attendees will delve deeper into the investment opportunities for both islands of the Federation, confirmed officials from the Citizenship by Investment Unit and the St. Kitts Investment Promotion Agency, host of the Investment Gateway Summit. The opening ceremony was also attended by Dame Marcella Liebert, Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN NEWSLINE.
What is the future of the Citizenship by Investment program? With the various challenges facing the industry and threats by the European Parliament to persuade the European Commission and the EU to revoke visa-free access to Caribbean CBI passport holders, some commentators believe the CBI industry may have outlived its usefulness. But for socio-political commentator Dwyer Astafan, there is hope for the St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment program, providing that the government of the day follow through with its promises of reforming the program and making it more transparent.
You all have heard me speak for years about problems with our citizen by investment business. Note that I've always been and continue to be a supporter of the CBI. In principle, I just prefer when things work properly and are properly managed, and transparently so, and that everybody gets their fair share in the process.
Political analyst Peter Wickham, however, believes that it may be time for St. Kitts and Nevis to look at other industries as its mainstay of the economy, as CBI has run its course.
I think the issue, though, Andre, is really the viability of the CBI program. And I think that we've gotten to a stage now where the CBI program is more or less at the end of its life, natural life. My feeling is that it has gone from a situation where it was extremely beneficial to St. Kitts and Nevis. Remember, CBI pulled St. Kitts and Nevis out of the clutches of the International Monetary Fund in record time because it generated that much money. It has been part of the development of St. Lucia, Dominica significantly in relation to major projects. The reality, however, is that CBI has been shrouded with controversy relating to questions of due diligence, suggestions of corruption, decisions as to who should sell and at what price they should sell, because you would, of course, appreciate that there are various perspectives in different islands regarding the price setting for the CBI. And then in the meantime, you have a situation where entities like the United Kingdom and Europe are raising concerns about the extent to which these passports are giving people access to their countries, and they are concerned about that matter. The Canadians, of course, they've expressed their concern years ago. My sense is that this is going to increase and it's going to get worse. And then in the meantime, in Europe, you have countries like Malta that are able to offer citizenship by investment in a far more attractive way, because theirs gives a person access to the European Union, which essentially makes very little use of the ones that we're offering in the Caribbean.
There is also the question of whether or not St. Kitts and Nevis made the best of CBI earnings. On this subject, Mr. Astafan and Mr. Wickham have differing views.
You all have heard me express the opinion that the people of this country have been given generally a bad deal with regard to the benefits from the CBI, and that individuals have profited massively while our people's share has been cut short. We have been deprived of the opportunity to become more self-reliant, more productive, more advanced and prosperous in water, energy, food security, national security as well. All of that money that went where it should not have gone could have been used to upgrade our health system.
St. Kitts and Nevis is one of the few countries that went to the IMF and bought its way out early. That was a significant achievement, and it was largely on the back of money that was generated by this citizenship by investment program. Now, the question is, buying yourself out of debt, is that a good way to use the money? And I think that that's something that economists will have to answer. But I certainly don't think that the CBI has done badly by St. Kitts and Nevis. And I think that however we look at it, we would have to say, it was a significant contribution to development. St. Kitts' economy among the OECS is certainly doing quite well. Certainly one of the better performing economies in the OECS. And a lot of that has to do with the level of investment locally. If you drive around the St. Kitts and Nevis, you see the elements of that development being presented all over. St. Kitts and Nevis, Kittitians and divisions pay no tax, which is, again, unusual in the context of the OECS. So I think that all objective analyses would argue that some good has been done by the CBI.
The latest challenge for the CBI program is dealing with allegations in a lawsuit by MSR Media, claiming fraud and corruption involving a CBI project to build a prison. Some see this lawsuit as the death knell for the CBI program. Others, like Mr. Astafan, believe it can help eradicate the program from corrupt practices and reform it for the better. Only time will tell. Andre Huey, SKN NEWSLINE. Introducing St. Kitts and Nevis's newest TV channel, Television Caribbean, TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV. TVC promises to deliver the finest in television broadcasting in St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean, with some of the best local programs in news, sports, and entertainment. Join us for Insights, where we delve into the lives of our guests.
Let me see what happens if I put this thing. Big explosion, like, okay, note to self, don't do that again.
Or get in-depth analysis on NEWSLINE 360. We have sports, entertainment, and inspiration. It's all here on TVC Channel 40 on the cable's Ultra TV, on TelTV Cable Network in St. Martin, and on our website www.tvcplus.live. TVC Channel 40. See the difference.
So the reason I love the cable, the prices are reasonable and affordable, and they give back so much to the community and the country.
Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, who on 10th July visited the Grenadines along with other OECS heads of government, said it was important for the OECS to cooperate in assisting the peoples whose lives were upended by the passage of Category 4 Hurricane Beryl. As the current chairman of the OECS, Prime Minister Drew and the other leaders were provided a comprehensive update on the current situation in Carriacou and the other islands devastated by Hurricane Beryl. According to Dr. Drew, the aim is to ensure that all assistance and aid is provided swiftly to all affected people. Speaking with the St. Kitts and Nevis News Media representatives, the Prime Minister emphasized the importance of regional countries building stronger and more resilient communities going forward. And in the context of climate change, he reiterated the call for climate justice. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN NEWSLINE.
A delegation from St. Martin recently visited St. Kitts and Nevis to meet with agricultural officials in the government on a fact-finding mission. The aim is to help develop agriculture on St. Martin and to find ways to collaborate with St. Kitts and Nevis. A press release from the Federal Minister of Agriculture, Samuel Duggins, said the St. Martin delegation was led by the Honorable Grisha Heiliger Martin, Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transport and Telecommunications, TIAT. She met Minister Duggins and other officials in St. Kitts on July 4th, where they engaged in meaningful dialogue and emphasized the need to strengthen cooperation between both nations in the field of agriculture, animal husbandry and fisheries. Minister Heiliger Martin also visited Nevis, where she too engaged agricultural officials there and toured 3 prominent farms.
Agriculture in St. Martin is very, very minute, and I'm trying to build agriculture in St. Martin. So what I'm doing here in Nevis is on a fact-finding mission with a delegation of 5. We're here to learn about agriculture. We're here to maybe collaborate, maybe even trade. And it's been, must say, a very, very, very fruitful day. We had so many fruits, sweet fruits, and we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot in these last 3 days, and we visited A1 Farms, Nevis Hydro Farms, and Indian Castle. Those are the 3 farms we visited, and we have learned a lot. And the amount of land you have here, I mean, the amount of things we can do in Nevis, it's amazing. Looking forward to collaboration, future collaboration with Nevis.
The minister believes there is room for cooperation between the 2 countries.
The key premise behind this delegation coming to St. Kitts is food security. And with food security, that means trade. We're looking to maybe partner with Nevis, with St. Kitts, to maybe do a trade mission, to do a trade between what you have here, what we can buy from you. It's very, very close by. I mean, we are in dire need of watermelon in St. Martin, but we are importing it from the US. Why should we do that when we could come right here in St. Kitts and do that? A simple example as that. So I want to now forge a relationship with St. Kitts and Nevis, and that is where it's going to be fruitful for your country and fruitful for mine.
Meanwhile, Minister of Agriculture in the Nevis Island Administration, Eric Evelyn, spoke of the importance of the visit of the delegation from St. Martin.
Speaking to some of the farmers who were here, and I was impressed that they told me that it was inspirational what they saw on the island of Nevis. 2 words that struck, they said it's inspirational, and they were very impressed. And that is heartening for us on the island of Nevis, because of course we know that we've been doing quite a bit where agriculture is concerned, and we are always happy to welcome persons from the neighboring islands to come to see what we are doing and to see what they can take away. I also understand that the minister who is here as well has been talking about more trade between St. Martin and the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. That is something that we would also welcome. Of course, we know that there are times when we have an abundance of certain products here on the island of Nevis and we can't consume all of it. And it will be a pleasure for us to trade with St. Martin.
Andre Huey, SKN NEWSLINE.
Feeling beautiful is an inside job, but it pays to look the part. Hi, I'm Sharena, and together with the Sparkle Squad, we are dedicated to helping our sparklies see themselves in the best light.
I haven't had a happy point since
I prayed and I cried, and I asked him, please don't take me away from my kids.
I said, you're not going to see your mommy anymore, and you're not going to see your sister anymore.
There's this lack of self-worth and self-esteem.
The doctor said I had 3-degree burns and 4-degree burns.
It can make her feel as beautiful as we think she is, but if you don't feel it inside, it's not going to be worth anything. This show is about hope, right? We all got hope that one day things will be a little bit easier.
When you look good, you feel good.
That's where we want to get to a stage of being resilient. Yes, things happen, but we can bounce back.
I could conquer anything. I know I've been through this, but I know I have overcome and I can help somebody else.
So you ready to sparkle? Oh my God! Wow!
I love the cable because they're real. What you see is what you get. No hidden agenda, no tricks, just real honest communication.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to